Yo, what's going on, guys? I just want to start this video off by saying sorry it's taken a while to kind of produce and edit and upload. Life has just been doing crazy stuff at the moment, so yeah, apologies for that one. Secondly, I want to say that I'm extremely grateful and humble for my friend Philly for taking me on this experience. I know that people never in their lifetime will get to go to experiences like this, so for my friend to invite me and to see all the things and do all the things that I did, I am extremely grateful and thankful for a friend like him and the opportunities that he gets to bring people like me and other people with him. So if you haven't checked out his content before, please do so by checking out all the links in the description. His streams, his YouTube, all of that stuff will be down below, so make sure you check it. Lastly, make sure you guys enjoy the video. If you do want to see more vlogging content, please let me know in the comments below. I'll try my best to do some. I'm not the greatest at that kind of stuff, but yeah, I'll do my best to do so. So enjoy the video and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks. Peace. Alright, so here we are, people. Welcome to the Formula 1 Grand Prix at Monza. So this is the paddock entrance, so anyone with like a VIP badge, so drivers, anyone who works for a team, families, etc. Everyone comes through this area. This is where I put the wrong badge. I put my paddock pass instead of the VIP one, so you heard the little go off. But yeah, we got in and everyone will come through here. So a lot of press and photography will stand at the entrance because obviously all the drivers, team principals, everyone will come through this area. All the broadcasting companies, Sky, Channel 4, everyone will come through. So yeah, it's a bit weird to see everyone. You know, we saw people from like Zach Brown, Binotto, Hamilton, everyone's coming through that area. So the entrance normally gets very busy. So once we explored the paddock area, we went up to the Paddock Club. So the Paddock Club is where you're kind of hosted by all the F1 people and all the staff. You have massive screens and loads of TVs around you. They bring you food, drinks, anything that you want. You're basically very well catered for and looked after. They had some sims, of course, which we had to go on. And then we explored the F2 and F3 paddock area. So Philly's got good friends in F2 and F3. So luckily we were kind of invited into like certain garages. We checked out some of the cars and checked out some of the team and basically where they kind of prep their cars and everything. So for those that don't know, Formula 1 also has kind of support races. You have the Porsche Cup, Formula 2 and Formula 3 all at the same day. So you don't just have the kind of Formula 1 race going on. There's loads of stuff to kind of explore and watch in between F1 qualifying, practice and race sessions. Okay, so what you're seeing here is, again, we were lucky enough to be invited onto the grid. So we got to do an F2 grid walk. So we checked out the safety car here, which is the lovely AMG at Monza. This sound of this car was absolutely unbelievable. And now you see obviously all the cars kind of coming through. You'll see in a second, we got luckily enough to walk down the actual grid, only up until like, I think 10th place. We couldn't go further. I think it was like a grid of 21 cars or something like that. But still, we got to see, you know, all the teams prepping the car before the race, the drivers kind of mentally preparing inside. It was pretty surreal because I know like inside their helmets, I feel like they're kind of getting ready for the race. And there's about 50 or 60 people, everyone with cameras and kind of getting in their grill and stuff. So it was a bit weird to see them all kind of, you know, they have to kind of zone in and kind of focus and take a lot of the bullshit out basically. But it was such a cool experience, such a cool experience. So anyone who's trying to kind of piece together this video, it's not done in the usual, you know, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. I've kind of taken parts where we explored certain areas and kind of put it in that order. It might be a little weird to see, you know, oh, this happened and then you did that and then you did that. The kind of timeline of events kind of is very mixed up. So you're going to see next where we went over to do the actual F1 pit lane walk. That was actually on a different day, but yeah, hopefully it's going to make sense. You're going to see it in a second. But here's again all the F2 cars. You can see photographers and everything getting in their grills. So here we are on the F1 pit lane walk. As again, you can see it's so busy. I think it was a very hot day in Monza. It's probably close to 30 degrees. This is obviously where all the cars and everything is getting prepped. This is, I think, on the Saturday. So everything was getting prepped for the qualifying session. Now, obviously they did have ropes, so you couldn't go like all the way into the garages. But you can see if you get very, very close to the ropes, you can get a good look of the car, the engineers working on the car, and everything that goes on basically in the garages. So awesome, 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 awesome experience for anyone who loves F1 or the technology or the engineering behind it. You can get super up close and personal and yeah, just kind of see what they're all doing to the car. Now, this next bit, when I tell you that you can't pay for these experiences, You genuinely cannot pay for these experiences. This lovely lady from the Ferrari team, I think they handle the social media and the marketing side of things. Because we are working with EA Sports and promoting F1 this weekend, in the F1 game they are running an exclusive livery that they're also running in real life. So we were invited into the garage, so we got to see all the mechanics working on the car, setting up the car for qualifying. We got to see all the spare race parts, the different wings, tires, we got to see the in and outs of the whole garage. And as you can see by this lovely photo, it was just, yeah, absolutely mind-blowing experience.
As you guys can see, I am in the Ferrari garage, and the reason for that is because they have a new livery and it is available in F1 23 right now.
So now we fast forward a little and the qualifying session has started. So obviously everyone goes up to their areas or your tour seats. We're watching this from the Paddock Club area, which, like I showed you previously, you have like a dining area and then you have this balcony. But we got a really good view, so you can see all the cars and mechanics prepping the car for the qualifying session. Or excuse me, this is now the race session, because like I said, the whole timeline is a big mix and jumble. So all the cars and mechanics prepping the car for the race session. Obviously this is the bit where Yuki Tsunoda didn't actually make it all the way around, so they do like 3 extra formation laps. But yeah, just the noise, I don't want to talk too much, but just the noise of all the cars like launching and getting ready. Yeah, just an unbelievable mental experience that I will not forget, honestly, for a very, very long time. Now, just before we carry on with the final section of the video, I just want to pause it and give a huge thank you and shout out to the lady from the Ferrari garage. Sorry I keep calling her that, but I completely forgot her name. So basically, a quick story is after the race, everything has been wind down. As you can see from this kind of still here, all the garages are disassembling the cars and everything's going to get ready for the next race. So me and Philly are just walking through the paddock, minding our own business, kind of just going to the exit as the day is basically finished. Now, as we are walking through, the same lady that invited us for the F1 work noticed us again and said, hey, would you guys like to see what happens after the race? And invited us once again into the Ferrari garage. So this wasn't for like any sponsored work, or this wasn't for any work for F1. This was just out the pure kindness of her own heart. So we are super, super grateful and appreciative that she gave us this opportunity, because what you guys are about to see next is honestly kind of behind the scenes footage. I don't want to talk too much over it. You're going to notice a few familiar faces, so look out for some drivers, and just kind of take in what happens at the end. So I'll kind of do a bit of an outro right now. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on the video, hit sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, and enjoy the rest.
yeah, that access. We got Ferrari. Nice. We got Ferrari.